swing it right into the voicemail questions, my favorite part of the show where you guys get to be a part of it and send in your hot mail questions, anything you have that you want to be answered, any hot takes you have, any burning questions, any fiery, passionate, you hate your team questions, whatever it may be. So make sure you're calling 213-537-9339 to get those questions in. So Rick, hit me with the first one.
Hey, Ben, love the show. It's George from Richmond, Virginia. One question for you. Is Brian Cashman on the hot seat?
Ooh, is Brian Cashman of the Yankees on the hot seat? I would say, look, so the Yankees are struggling, and they have the worst record in baseball, which is shocking. In the American League, they have the worst record, which is shocking. On paper, the New York Yankees have, I don't think it's far-fetched to say, the best team on paper in the American League, if not, the top three. I would say they have the best team on paper in the American League. And that is Brian Cashman's job, to put the best team on the field. I think he's done that. So where's the problem? Here's the problem. The Yankees are playing bad everywhere, offensively, defensively. They have Garrett Cole and Jordan Montgomery pitching, but beyond them, pitching's not great either. They're not doing any part of the game well. So if I'm asked who is on the hot seat, because I don't think it's Cashman, I got to go with Aaron Boone. The team on paper that he has to work with is good, and they're just not playing good in no facet of the game. So I believe Aaron Boone is on the hot seat because, look, this team needs to be winning. New York will be calling for heads soon. Look, it's still early. I know that. It's still early. Every team goes through rough stretches, but it looks really, really bad when you go through a rough stretch to start the year, and 2 weeks into the year, you're in dead last place in the division that features the Orioles, which, let's be honest, they're on the up, but they're not very good. To be in dead last place in the AL East is not a good thing, and Aaron Boone is the one that I believe is going to be on the hot seat here soon. Let's get to the next question.
Hey, Ben, this is Ryan, big fan of the pod. I was curious what you think about the latest rulings about moving the mound back 12 inches. I'm curious about your thoughts if it's really what baseball should move to get more action in the game. I personally think it's not a great idea, and I think it'll potentially lead to more pitchers' arms getting hurt, but would love to hear your feedback. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you for the question. He asked about moving the mound back a foot. This has been talked about quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. They're experimenting with that in an independent league. Look, I was a hitter. I hit professionally. This rule seemingly is to help hitters. Pitchers' arms are getting better. Everyone's throwing 95 to 100. This is to help the batter, right? This is to level the playing field, get more balls put in play. So from a hitter's perspective, it's to help a hitter. I played professionally as an outfielder. I hit. I hate this rule. I hate the potential of moving the mound back. Here's why. I grew up my entire life playing on a field not at a young age because the mound's only 40 feet away, whatever it may be. Once you get old enough, in middle school, you move to a field with 90 feet bases and a pitcher's mound that is 60 feet 6 inches away. I have been training my entire life to hit a pitcher that's standing 60 feet 6 inches away from me. My entire life. Everything I do, my timing. Look, this is what it comes down to, and I didn't think about this until recently when somebody was talking to me about this. There were times when I would be playing pro ball and facing a guy throwing 100 miles an hour, and it's literally to the point where I have to time my blinking. I'm in the box trying to get my timing down, and I know what I need to do. I know when I need to get started. I know how I need to get into position, and I know down to the millisecond when I need to blink. This is going to throw off everything. Like he asked in the question, or said, he thinks injuries could come about. I agree. Moving pitchers a foot further back? Yeah. injuries. But from a batter's perspective, the one that's supposed to help, it's not going to help. Look, the pitch will be coming in slower. I guess would be, what their thought is look, instead of everybody throwing 100 now, like by the time it gets to you, it'll be less. Look, I don't care. At the professional level, everybody can hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I could hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. The problem comes, when you get sliders, your mentality, pitch location. It's not the velocity. And even if it is, I've trained for this my whole life. This is what I've trained for since I was 12 years old. 60 feet, 6 inches away. Not 61 feet, 6 inches, not whatever it may be. This is a terrible idea. Terrible. This just gets me fired up because, thinking about it from a hitter's perspective even, like I said, I trained my whole life 60 feet, 6 inches away. And to move it back, it throws off everything. So I am not a fan of it. I actually think it's a terrible idea. And I don't foresee it getting to the big leagues, but I really hope it doesn't because, terrible, terrible idea. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, and just talking ball, hit that subscribe button.